Cell by Stephen King is a gripping novel that explores a terrifying scenario where a mysterious pulse turns cell phone users into mindless, zombie-like, violent creatures. The story follows artist Clay Riddell, who survives the pulse and teams up with some other survivors to navigate this chaotic world, but also to find his son. As they face gruesome challenges and encounter infected but also uninfected people along the way, they try to unravel the mystery behind the pulse and also try to find a way to restore normalcy, if possible. King's narrative delves into the psychological impact of technology gone awry, delivering a suspenseful and thought-provoking tale of survival and human resilience.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown.
Before I give my opinion on this book, I want to state my obvious bias. Stephen King is my favorite author of all time, and I love everything he has written. I don't love all his books the same amount, but I still love them. That said, King's ability to weave horror into everyday technology resonated with me. His descriptions are vivid and visceral at times, and you can't help but immerse into this nightmarish world. Moreover, the exploration of societal breakdown and the psychological impact of the pulse adds depth to the narrative, provoking contemplation on the fragility of civilization. The survivors offer a compelling mix of personalities contributing to the story's dynamic, creating engaging character interactions. Cell successfully blends elements of horror with elements of science fiction, while the novel's thematic exploration of the dangers of technology and the impact it has on human behavior adds a layer of social commentary. The ending of the book proved to be emotionally devastating. Without giving too much away, Clay's quest to find his son reaches a heart-wrenching climax. To reference The Walking Dead, his son had turned. A particular line from the last chapter of this book kind of encapsulates this anguish. I'll read it to you. He wondered if this last week with his broken son had been the loneliest of his life. He thought the answer to that was yes. The unresolved nature of the ending left me deeply affected, adding an extra layer to the emotional impact of the story. Cell remains relevant today as its central theme of the potential dangers of technology and its impact on society continues to resonate. The novel explores a scenario where a signal transmitted through cell phones turns people into violent beings, reflecting concerns about the unpredictable consequences of our reliance on technology. In a world where smartphones are ubiquitous and technology continues to advance rapidly, the fear of the unknown future and the potential for unforeseen consequences still linger. Of course, the advancement of cell phone technology has significantly evolved since the book was written. But this, I think, makes the metaphor even more pertinent today. Similar to the mysterious pulse in the story that transforms people into zombie-like creatures by rebooting their brains, the widespread use of cell phones and more specifically social media has a comparable effect in the real world. This phenomenon turns us into quasi-zombies consuming excessive amounts of time and energy. It's kind of like the reboot of our brains, causing estrangement from those around us and an inclination towards misinformation and disinformation. But the metaphor in the book draws a striking parallel to the contemporary impact of technology on our lives. On that note, by reading Cell, we are prompted to reflect on the fine line between innovation and peril. On a deeper level, the book raises questions about the ethical use of technology and its potential consequences on human behavior and psychology and society as a whole. As discussions on privacy, surveillance, and the addictive nature of smartphones persists in contemporary discourse, Cell serves as a cautionary tale that invites us to consider the implications of our ever-growing dependence on technology. Of course, Stephen King didn't invent the proverbial wheel, and there are several books that predate Cell and explore the dangers and concerns associated with the use of technology. Yet, King's book deserves a 5-star rating, and that is my very unbiased opinion. Sprawling narrative, the portrayal of the characters, and the deliberate escalation of tension throughout the story, leading to the climactic encounter with Clay's son, the protagonist's son, in the end of the book. All of that merits a 5-star review. What sets Cell apart from other books by Stephen King or from the movie itself or other books about technology is probably the aftermath, leaving us with a profound sense of hollowness and an immense emptiness and chilling fear of what's going to happen next. The uncertain future of Clay and his son. Much like our own uncertain future, there appears to be no imminent improvement in our reliance on technology. At least for now.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head.